If you just joined in, you're welcome. Hello, Ishakwe. Ishakwe, you're welcome in. Alright, so I'm gonna share the live now. I'm gonna drop the live on the group. I'm going to drop the live on the group now. Let's see. So this is 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame on gold. Be right back. Let me post it. So guys, let's give everyone 2 minutes. We're gonna give everyone 2 minutes to come in. Then we do a brief analysis and figure out where gold is going to next. I'm just gonna post this now on IG and story, IG and TikTok. If you're just joining, you're welcome in. No. No music before YouTube will flag this live. Story. All right. So guys, hope your MT5 is open because we might say set up anytime soon. There's just 2:06. New York just opened. So I have here 10 minutes, this 10-minute time frame on gold. As you can see, the market is struggling there. All this move happened in London. This move, there was an accumulation, then the market manipulated and distributed. So now let's find out why the market is behaving this way and if it's acting on its own. So this is 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 4 hours. Remember to always start from the high time frame. The high time frame gives you a direction of the market. So on the higher time frame, okay, the market is currently in a zone, a resistance zone, which was first an order block, now a resistance zone because of this move here. So it's reacting there. If market should break up to the upside, it's going to come down to retest this place before shooting up. And like I said, this is this place here, that's a valid lower high. That's the valid lower high. So until market breaks above there, that's when we can confirm that buyers are in this market. So right now, I told you, if you joined the live stream on Sunday, my live stream on Sunday, you would remember I told you guys that the market might continue to move in a range this week because there's NFP on Friday. I mentioned that there's NFP on Friday, so the market might continue to move in a range. And then there was someone who asked me on Sunday if the market, I think the person was talking about opening a trade down on Friday, a sell trade down on Friday, and was asking if the market was going to start off as a sell. And at the time, it was just this candle that was there. And then, just as I predicted, the market came down from the smaller time frame. From the smaller time frame, I knew it was going to sell first. See, let me take off this. From the smaller time frame, I think this was where the market was. This spot here was where the market was, and as you can see, this small spike here, that's the beginning of beginning of Sydney, the open of Monday market Sydney. And then market sold because indication show. I told I don't know if you joined the live stream on Sunday, you'd remember when I was talking about this M pattern, and it will likely sell, even though on the higher time frame just showing it was going to buy. So for that person who took that sell trade down on Friday, I'm very sure you made some profit. I told you where to exit the trade. If you guys remember, on Sunday I told you guys if the market sells, this was where it's going to sell down to, of which it did with this week. Here. It did either here or here. And I drew this line. If you remember this line I drew on Sunday, I drew this line. I told you guys, market, this is where to come down to. This place. If market should open, this was where it was going to come down to. And I drew this line since on Sunday, and that was what happened. On Monday, it came down to the line, reacted there, and then went all the way up. So I'm going to delete that line now because market has already respected it. So now let's look ahead. See, let's take note of the zone. Markets first created a very strong liquidity here. First, it was an order block, all right? So market came there, reacted there badly. And then on Friday, it tested there, and then it came down. It came back again into the zone. Do you understand? It came back again into the zone. It's refusing to break. So first of all, this is a liquidity. It's a very strong liquidity. What did market do? Market cleared off that liquidity. It swept that liquidity. So tricked as though it was going to sell, but it went all the way up. Let's go back to 4-hour time frame and read the candle from there. I'm going to turn off this session break for now. All right, so if this market should close off as a buy, this market should close off as a green candle on the 4-hour time frame. We have 48 minutes to the close of this 4-hour time frame. All right, we have 48 minutes to the close of this 4-hour time frame. So if market should close off as a green candle, green power candle, then buyers are in this market. So right now, there's news today though. This news is always underrated, but it kind of like always have an effect in the market in one way or the other. I'm trying to check it. I hope you guys can see the screen. You guys can see my screen. Let's go to Rwanda. This market jolt opening, this job opening is underrated, but it has impact in the market. It had, you see, retail sales mom, and this, okay, I think it's retail sales that has a head. Look at it here. This one has a very I try to avoid the market whenever I see this news because I've tried to trade it several times. It always, affect the market in a way. Market moves stupidly, and during that news, retail sales. So we're just going to watch the market and wait for the market to give us a setup. So this is 4-hour time frame. Let's go to capital.com. Let me see something. All right. So capital.com is giving us a clearer candlesticks, patterns, candlestick formation. But Rwanda is just giving us weeks, meaning there's a consolidation going on here, right? There's a consolidation going on here. And liquidity, money is resting here. So we're going to be looking out for a breakout below or a breakout above. Let's go to 1-hour time frame. First of all, 4-hour time frame. What's the structure of the market? No particular structure of the market. There's no clear structure of the market yet. All I see is price reacting on a zone, resistance zone. That's all I see. So we're going to wait for a breakout, a clear breakout to the upside or to the downside before we can take a trade. It's safer that way. So taking a trade here is very risky because generally it's risky taking a trade in a zone. You might get trapped, all right? You might get stuck there. So you want to wait for the market to give you a clearer move. Hopefully that happens between now and 4 p.m. So from the 4-hour time frame, no clear structure here. No clear structure. All I see is money resting here, liquidity. After price swept this liquidity, it now is struggling there to break below or break above. So there is no structure on the higher time frame. It's still a downtrend because the previous lower high has not been taken out. and I see a W here. Price hasn't even broken the neck of the W, see? Even, let's say buyers are in this market. Let's just assume buyers are in this market. Price has not closed above this W. If you joined my live stream on, if you were on my live stream on Sunday, you remember when I talked about this W here. I talked about this W, and I stated that it's my first confirmation that buyers are in the market if price should break above the neck of this W. That was what I said. But so far, price has not broken above the neck yet. It did, but this is not valid. It has to close above the neck of this W with a full body candle. So that has not happened yet. So it's safe to say the market is ranging. Which I think it might, except a sudden news comes up from Trump, right? That will spike the market to the upside. Except that, but if not, I think the market might continue to range till NFP, after NFP. So this is 4 hour time frame. Let's go to 1 hour time frame now. This is 1 hour time frame. What do we see here? Same thing. This liquidity I was talking about. Liquidity. There's a lot of money resting here. So we're going to wait for price to break above this zone. This is a very strong zone. We'll wait for price to break above this zone. Come in. Yeah. Market swept liquidity here in Tokyo. So let's just watch and wait and see what happens here. All right, between now and 3 p.m. For some time now, gold has been printing a setup around close to 3 p.m. or 3 p.m. That's an hour after the opening of New York. And this is just few minutes, 60 minutes into New York. And we're just going to watch. We're just going to watch closely. So this is 1 hour time frame. As you can see, there's no clear structure. There's no clear structure here. It's just liquidity. So there's no clear structure here. The only time market had a good move was in Tokyo. The only time market, there's something I want to say, but I'm thinking twice what I should say. Let me keep it to myself. It's not for the public. I'll just keep it to myself. I'll keep that to myself so that I don't get misunderstood. So the move happened. Good move happened. This good move happened in Tokyo, and since then the market has been consolidating. All right, so let's watch either a break to the downside or a break to the upside. We're going to take a trade. So I'm going to leave my laptop on 1 hour time frame to observe the market closely, and then I'm going to check 30 minutes. I will navigate 30 minutes and 50 minutes here so that we'll see clearly an entry. We'll see an entry clearly. So I don't intend to be talking too much on this live so that I can be focused, very focused, to know when a trade is set up, print out. But I would try to answer a few questions. On my phone, I'm looking at 10 minutes time frame. On my device, this is 30-minute time frame. Let's see what 50 minutes is saying. As long as price is in this zone, it's risky to take a trade, trust me. As long as price is in this zone, it's very risky to take a trade. At this point, I think I'd like to turn on the session divider. As long as price is here, it's very risky. I'll leave this at 30 minutes. We're analyzing gold, black arm GP. We're analyzing gold. I don't trade prop firm. Are you new to my life? I don't trade prop firm. I don't even recommend prop firm. Prop firm did me dirty. I have lost when I started, I've lost, I think I've lost about $50,000 to Profem. Not at a go, bit by bit. You buy, and like I've always said, if I was buying Profem, my Profem capital size was 50,000, 50, 100, 50 or 100, nothing less. You understand? So finally, twice I was funded, right? Twice I was funded. The first time I didn't follow my discipline, so I blew the account. The second time I was following my discipline, but Profem always do what they do best: come up with an excuse, come up with a lie that you defaulted when you never did. So I've promised myself never to trade Profem anymore. No matter what, I will never buy a Profem account. So I don't advise Profem. Someone is saying this chat is not live. Are you sure? Are you sure this chat is not live? Okay. Hi, please. What? Okay, I already answered that. Leonard, don't worry about my name. Worry about making profit from the market. Worry about knowing the market better. My name, nah, don't worry about knowing my name. It's not really important. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born. So what platform do you recommend? What platform do I recommend? I've lost many Profem too. Please, what can I do? Don't trade. Kelvin, that's coming from Kelvin Erobosele. Don't trade Profem. I've lost so much money trading Profem, but that's not even the reason. I'm saying that just when I finally started getting it right, on the same Profem I've lost so much money too, right? They came up with a nonsense excuse that I defaulted when I never did, because it was the same pattern I was using to trade during the challenge that I was using to trade on my funded account. So what changed? Do you understand? What changed? Nothing. So as they took the account from me for no reason, they thought I would put money again, because yes, I've been their good customer and I buys 50k accounts, 100k accounts, and thereabout. And I was even planning on buying 200k account too. I'm glad I did not do that. Then the other Profem I was trading, I don't know if I should call their name. There was a Profem I was trading first. It's called 10 Trades, right? That one, oh my God. Then I was still a beginner in trading, right? So before, as in at that time, to make $100 was a difficult thing. That time, for me, because I was still learning, I was still new. To even make $20, I think the highest I saw was 20. To make $50 save was difficult. If I see profit, I want to quickly close. Then, if I just see profit like that, I want to quickly close. I ask myself, I say, all these big traders are buying car, buying house. Is this how they are trading to buy the house? How can I be closing trades when I see profit? Small profit, and then market will not go my way eventually. So I knew I needed to step up. So one day I was able to make up to $100. For the first time I made $100 trading gold. Guess what? Okay, yeah, I think after that, I think I blew their account. Yeah, I blew their account. So I went again. And it was not even the account I bought on 10 Trades was not the one of 2 challenges. You have to pass 2 challenges. It wasn't that type. It was instant funding. That's the one I bought. It was instant funding, where the profit you make, they split your profit. The profit you make, they'll split it with you, and you get paid. So I bought an instant funded account, not challenge account. So I managed to make my first $1,000 in gold, right? And then I didn't understand anything. I was not really doing the journaling or following discipline or having a discipline. I was not really all about that. I was not really all about that then. So otherwise, after making that money, I was supposed to stay away from the market. Maybe I did. No, I did not. I still had a loss. I still went again. Had a loss. I almost blew that 1,000 off. But I said, no. And then I didn't know, when I read through their website, I didn't see anything like consistency rule. Do you understand? So for those of you who don't know what consistency rule is taking trades on one particular lot size and then holding, if you take a trade, that trade should last for like 3 minutes or even 5 minutes, you understand, before closing it. But in a case where you take a trade and because of the kind of pair you trade, a new suddenly happen or a spike suddenly happen, and it's not up to 3 minutes, it just comes to clear you out on your SL. You have defaulted, they'll take your money. So what happened? After making my first $1,000, my first good profit on gold, then I was now beginning to understand how gold works. These guys reset my account the following day. I was happy. I was like, okay, fine, let's grow it up to, I think it was a 10K account. Let's grow it up to 11K. You understand? Because I made up to about, about 10.9. Yeah, 10.9. And then I took trades. It's ran at, I had a loss. Then it came down to 10.6 or 10.4. What happened again? The following day, I had to leave it too. I said, no, I have to stay away from the market from 10.9 to 10.6, either 10.6 or 10.4. I had to stay away from the market till the following day. So I came, and again, I don't know, like if I take trades, it just come kick me out. If I take trades, come kick me out. Like I said, I was not doing journaling back then. I didn't have a discipline I was following. I was just trading like that. You understand? Based on repeated patterns. So the following day, I opened my device. I tried to take it. No, as I opened my device, I saw my profit was wiped off. My profit was wiped off from 10.4 back to 10K. Either from 10.6 or 10.4 back to 10K. Why? What happened? I called the manager that was assigned to me, because on 10 trades, if you buy account with them, they're going to assign someone to you to answer your queries and guide you through and keep you updated on their developments, their site development, whatsoever. So I called the manager, my account manager, to like complain. What happened? Why did they reset? And I had even sent a mail to them, because before that day, I spoke to my account manager. I don't know if there's to check your trades or something. So I told him, we're just talking, right? And then he was like, he's looking at my account and he's seeing that I've been taking short trades that does not last up to 3 minutes. That is dangerous. It's against the rule. I say, what rule? You now told me about the consistency rule. I say, but I never saw that thing. I never saw anything like consistency rule on your, policy. That was when I knew that most of this firm, they have hidden rules. They won't put it out there. They don't put it out there. They have hidden rules. So he now told me to send a mail that let's just hope they don't deduct my account. That usually they used to reset your balance back to the original form. So I sent a mail apologizing, telling them I didn't know about any consistency rule, but I made a mistake and they should please spare me this time, according to how he directed me. Only for me to come the following day and see that they had reset my account back to 10K. I was so pissed. You know that moment when a child does something, and instead of you to commend that child, you are rather criticizing that child, making the child feel bad for even doing something good. So, it makes the child hardened. So that was literally what happened. For the first time, I made good profit on gold. And all you could do, if I think about it today, it still hurts me. All you guys could do is take away my profit and reset my account back to default, telling me I broke rule that I never saw on your site. Because I was so angry, I decided to take reckless trade and shut down the account. I said I was going to blow my limits. That was what I did. I took reckless trade. I blew my limits, and because I really wanted to deactivate my account on 10 trades. So even when I tried to change my mind was already made up to clear that account, to clear it. I don't want to trade with them again. So I took reckless trade and I blew the account. I exceeded my daily limits. So when that happened, because my emotions was already high. So even when I changed my mind later not to blow the account, my emotions was already high. So that's the power of your mind. You need to have the right mindset because it plays out on the chart. So after I blew the account, I called my account manager. I told him I wanted to deactivate that account. I don't want to trade with 10 trades anymore. And he told me how to go about it, and I did it, and the account was deactivated. And that was when I came to start up with Funded Next. That was Funded Next. It's Funded Next that did me that dirty, that made me decide never to trade Profim anymore. Funded Next. So Funded Next seemed transparent in the beginning. It seemed transparent. It seemed, like a prop firm with integrity. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I even believed them the more when I saw my last mentor, not just my last mentor. Yeah, my last mentor and other good traders talking about it. I trusted them the more, but man, please run away from. And I thought I was the only one until I came across the video I showed you guys on my Telegram about someone else, a white guy, complaining about this same Funded Next account. And that was when, and before that, when that happened, before then, I was hearing a voice in my mind, like I was hearing a voice constantly telling me for days to not deposit that money, to not buy Profim account. I should deposit it for my like real account. It was about $1,000. I should deposit $1,000 in my real account. I should not put it on Profim. I didn't listen. I went ahead to use it to buy Profim account. What did I get at the end of the day? Total loss, of which if I had put that money in my real account, like deposited real account, I'm not sure that money I would have been smiling by, like, then I would have been smiling. However, I learned the hard way, so I don't trade Profim and I don't recommend Profim. Even my investors, the people I'm managing the account, I tell them no Profim. I don't trade Profim. It has to be real account so that I know every profit. And I was making profit for these guys. I still have the record. I was making profit for these guys, big time. I was making profit for these guys. Even when the accounts from 50K went down to 48, it went down to 46,700, because the max drawdown for 50K account is $5,000. So even when I didn't have control over my emotions. I didn't know how to control my emotions in trading. So any loss could trigger me to revenge trade over trade. That was back then, because I've mastered my emotions in trading. So that was what made the account revenge trading over trading, because of a loss was what took the account from 50K to 46,700 left, $46,700 left. I took that account from 46.7K back to 50K, added more for them, added like 4K. I took it from $46,700 to $54,500. You understand? So that was when I knew that was when I knew I'm a good trader. I don't need anyone to tell me that. That was when I knew I'm a good trader. If I could take 46.7K, I was even thinking, no hope, this stuff will blow, the account will blow, it's gone. I was able to take 46.7 back to 54, back to 50, then 54,500. I think that was like the first challenge here. Then the second challenge was that I had a drawdown to $58,000, 58,000 or 57,000 thereabout. I took it back to 50, then I gave extra 2,000 plus. So when it did me dirty, I just told myself, man, I was pained, because that was like my last money after so many losses. That was like my last money I used in buying that Profim. I had so much hopes. All my hopes was on that. So when I got funded, I was like, oh, I was already on $1,000 profit on the funded account. I was already on $1,300 or $1,500 profit on the funded account. Immediately I logged in on the funded account, right? Immediately I logged in on the funded account and I started trading. I was already running on $1,300 to $1,500 profit. Then I ended it. The next thing they texted, no, it was good. The following day they texted me that I've blown, I breached contract. What contract? What? Like, make me understand. The same pattern I was using to trade the challenge was the same. So what? That's when I knew these people are not as legit as people portray them to be. Funded Next, run away from them. So guys, we're still waiting for the market to give us a good structure. We're still waiting for the market to give us a clear move. Although on the 1 hour time frame, it's looking like sellers are in this market. Guys, I think I've seen this move before. At the end of the day, sellers took over the market. I've seen this before. And even on the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 1 hour on this. Let's check 1 hour on capital.com. Okay. So right now the market is struggling. It's not safe to enter. We'll wait for the market to give a very clear setup before we can enter. If it doesn't give, no problem. We'll come back another day. There is no rush to trading. In trading, you compound wealth. You don't rush wealth. You compound it. You build it. That's how your wealth will last. If you build it, than forcing it. If you want to force yourself into the market, then guys, let me share something. Very brief story with you guys. Back then, if I stay like this, I will maybe let's have been looking at the market since morning, and I'm like, I'll first of all check the time. It's almost 4 p.m. or it's almost 5 p.m. and market has not given me a good setup yet. Immediately, I want to force myself into the market. Immediately, I want to force myself into the market. Just so at least let me trade. But guess what? It always ends in loss. It always ends in a loss. So, man, and then I used to hear people preach patience. Market rewards those that wait. Market rewards those who wait. Trading is all about 80% waiting, 10% buying, 10%. It not enter my head. Oh. It didn't enter my head. My own is that how can today finish without me trading? But guys, the secret is in waiting. Guys, I said I've seen this move before, and it always means sellers are in this market, but they are struggling. Both buyers and sellers, they're struggling. But from the candlestick formations, it tells me sellers will take over this market. But let's see what happens. So we'll take a trade when price breaks above here. When price breaks above here, above this zone, we'll see how we can take a trade there. Or if price should break this level here, more safe when a candle closes below, just here, around here, we'll take a sell trade. Let's look at where we're going to target as our TP. If market should sell, it's going to first react here. If you want to keep selling, it's going to first react here. So I'm going to leave that line there. If it should come down, it's going to first react here. Then maybe already cleared liquidity here. Market cleared this liquidity before going to the upside. This one cleared liquidity, cleared this liquidity. That move cleared this strong liquidity. So remember what I told you guys. I noticed 2 days before NFP, the market always move indecisively. And again, let's see if the news hasn't happened yet. Job openings. Maybe that's what investors are waiting for. Maybe, just maybe. 2:37. News in 22 minutes. So my point of interest is when price breaks above here. Point of interest. I'll wait for a confirmation before I enter, or when price breaks below here. Most safer when a full body candle closes just here. Take profits. First take profit to be here, and then second take profits would be somewhere here. This liquidity. Gold always reacts to places it reacted before. Gold always reacts to places it reacted before. Why do I have this line here? Okay, this line is not valid. This one is not valid. USD JPY. To contact me, just write me on IG. Someone I just saw. I'm reading through comments now. This person said they took his money to Funded Next, I guess. Or are you talking about funded next or 10 trades? This is 30-minute time frame. This is 30 minutes time frame. Let me show you guys 10 minutes. This is 10 minutes time frame. You see how the market is moving? So there's really no clear structure here. There's no clear structure here. We have to wait for a clear structure before we take a trade. Yes, this is live. What do you mean by live? This is live, of course. No, what happened to USD JPY? If you want to contact me, please write me on Instagram. You can write me on Instagram. What platforms are you trading? Just gold. After I missed, okay, while we are live, let me show you guys this. Is here. So this was a sell trade I missed. Let's go to 50 minutes. Not that I missed it, but I see, God, from, you see this zone here, from when this candle broke below this zone was, I had already set position. I entered this trade, but because my mind was not in one place. So I was looking at this one, trying to calculate move. And this is my setup. My setup played out on Monday. It also played out here. Whenever I want to say what I want to say, I keep holding back because I may get misunderstood. But trust me, trading is spiritual, Sha. So my setup played out on Monday, which gave me a heads up that the week is going to be favorable for my setup. And guess how many pips? 200. In fact, it gave us even more. But I was targeting just 200 pips. But it gave us up to 273 pips. See this? It gave us up to 273 pips. But I didn't take this trade anyway. I didn't take this trade because it happened. This move, right? Okay, I was awake up to this time when price was here. So I was expecting a breakout around here. I think that was around 3 a.m. or thereabout. So when it started selling, I'm like, let me go to bed, only to come back and see that price came back again and broke it. So I always leave it there because at the end of the week, I always go back to review, trades I took or I missed. So this sell, because I was checking through BTC, US oil, GBP USD, I missed out on this trade because this is this is an A setup. This is an A setup. I would have gone in full margin this move. I'd have gone in full margin. And where the price stopped was supposed to be take profit 1. Then this place take profit 2. But price only came to our take profit 1 and came to my take profit 1 and then went back up and eventually came down to hit take profit 2. Do you understand? So now I missed out on this trade because I was looking at different pairs at the time. So, and see, let me tell you something. The reason why some traders have a slow growth in trading and they've been trading for long is not that they don't know how to trade. Don't get it. It's not that they don't know how to trade. It's stubbornness. Stubbornness. That's just it. You know what to do. You know the right thing to do, but you are still stubborn, doing something different, expecting a different result. So that's always a problem. That's always a problem. So that's why I felt so bad because throughout last week we didn't really take good trades. So when a good setup now finally played out, I was distracted. I was hurt yesterday. I was full of regret. I was trying to get my mind off it, but I was pained. And that was when I now said to myself, no more. I'm not going to look at any other pair anymore. Just focus on one pair. Because I just had those pairs, just watching it, observing. I was not trading. I was just observing, trying to study it. Then I took this buy trade. I was in profit one moment, but market came down to hit me on break even. Eventually went to the place I set as TP. You see this? Eventually went up there. And then started drawing. I was already out of the market because it was 4 p.m. at the time. So this was what happened yesterday, and that's why I didn't really say much. So now let's focus on today's trade. My MT5 is already set. I'm just waiting for the market to give me a good move. I'm navigating both 1 hour time frame. Let me look at 4 hour here. This 4 hour time frame. News in few minutes. This 4-hour time frame. EU great. Okay. How about FTMO? Well, I wish, see, if I did not know by now that many of all these big traders you see who talk about advertise brokers and prop firm, many of them do it for the money, not because that prop firm is legit. I would have commended FTMO, right? Because like people have been talking about it, traders have been talking about it, like, you know, that is the surest one, but I've not tried trading FTMO before, so I can't say anything for sure. And I don't believe what all these big traders in Africa say about it. That was how they exalted funded next, but what happened? It did me bad and did a few other persons bad. Do you not use FVGs? I do. Why not? I do. All these zones you're seeing here are FVGs. All these zones you're seeing here are order block and FVG. So on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see here, one moment the market is going up, the next moment is coming down on the 4-hour time frame. So even if you want to take a buy here, like look at the wicks it's already creating. Just look at the wicks it's creating. So there's instability. There's instability in this market. We need to wait. Let me go to capital.com. So like I said, guys, this is capital.com 4 hours. When if this candle is closing in 30 minutes, if this candle should close off as green, strong candle, then it means buyers might be in the market, but I can't, like, I don't know the strength they have, because sellers may have more strength than the buyers. Buyers could take it up like this, but sellers will still bring it down. But there's news in a few minutes. So maybe investors are waiting for the news data to be out. Maybe they're waiting for the news data to be out before they know where it's safe to invest, if on gold or USD. Yes, I recommend you grow your broker, grow your own account. Okay, let me quickly chip in this. Now, the advantage I got from trading with prop firms, right? The advantage I got was it helped sharpen my discipline. Do you understand? Because of their rules. It sharpened my discipline more. That's number one. Number two, it made me understand what consistency rule is. You have to be consistent with one particular lot size. You can't use this kind of lot size today because you made profits. Tomorrow you now use a different lot size, bigger. If the market goes against you, you wipe your account, even the profit you made. So it helped. Trading profit actually helped discipline me. It helped to structure my discipline. But then when it comes to integrity and transparency, I don't give it up to them. So judging from this candle, right? Judging from this candle on the 15-minute time frame, this green candle, buyers took this market up to fill these wicks here. This is how I interpret mine. Okay, this is how I interpret my candles. But then I've seen moves like this. Still, sellers will still bring it down. So even if I'm considering taking a buy trade, it won't be from here because there is no breakout. Even this green candle closing off like this is not a guarantee that buyers are in the market. It's not a guarantee that buyers are in the market yet, because sellers might still bring it down. And this is a liquid, like, is a consolidation area. Money is being resting here, as if investors are waiting, as if they are waiting for in particular news before they, you know. So even if I want to take a buy trade here, price has to break above this. There have to be a break of structure here. break of structure here. But to be on a more safer side, when it breaks here, or even here, the previous, this high here, to be on a safer side. See? So as long as it's still in a consolidation area, no breakout, no, just wait. So just wait, let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. 1 hour candle is going to close in 9 minutes 50 seconds. I always get comments like mentorship. What is required to be my mentor? $1,500. That's what's required to be your mentor, one-on-one. VIP mentorship. That's because I don't really offer mentorship, but if I'm going to make an exception, it's $1,500. Because I passed one program with you, with your gold analysis, where you were live 3 weeks. Oh wow, that's nice. Kelvin said he passed his program, one of his program challenge with my gold analysis when we were live 3 weeks ago. Until now, they've not been released. They've not released my live account for me. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's wow. Break of structure, looking for buy. Okay. Ready guys. Waiting for a clear break of structure. Okay. From here it's looking like a buy, but let's market break this first. Don't be in a hurry, guys. Personally, I'm never in a hurry, because what used to land at the end for me is losses if I'm in a hurry to take a trade to try to prove anything. There are sometimes that markets will go well, but there was no signal. There was really no signal to enter for that trade that went well. So, see, I never feel bad. It's a different case when you're waiting for your setup to play out, and then it played out and you did not enter it now went well. It's different from you didn't even see any confirmation that trade was going to buy that long or sell that long. There was no foundation. It just happened. Wow. Never feel bad for missing that particular trade. So this just 8 minutes to 3 p.m. Okay. Hopefully the market will give us a good move by 3 p.m. By 3 p.m. or 15 past 3. We're still waiting. Meanwhile, if price should break above there, it's gonna react here. This is the first place it's gonna react. Here. That might take profit 1, and then the second place it's gonna react is here. There is even another block here. This is 1 hour time frame. There's even another block here. I thought I drew this. There's another block here. So I'll delete this line and draw this down. Okay. Break of structure is already happening. It might just be going up to form an M before dropping. This is 1 hour time frame. I'm looking at 10-minute time frame. And if the candle should close, let's see. Has the 1 hour candle closed yet? Okay, the 1 hour candle is closing in 5 minutes. Let me look at 30 minutes. That was a big spike. It just broke the structure now. Let's see if it's gonna close as a bull. As you can see the way it spiked all the way up without a signal, without any signal. So right now, the signal we're going to be working on is break of structure. Do you understand? Break of structure. That's the signal we're going to be working on. Break of structure. And a breakout above this zone. This zone here. Let me leave this as white. Great. The price, okay, I'm coming. Can you see the price now? Can you see the price now? Hope you can see the price now. You see the way it's retracing? Guys, are you seeing the way it's retracing? If you're trading gold there, you have to be very patient. You have to be extremely patient. I have to be extremely patient. That's why, if any of my VIP traders are here, do you guys now see what I was talking about? That sometimes before I could even finish typing the buy gold or sell gold, price has already gone far. And small retracements, just like what happened here, could blow your account. Because if you even want to count how many pips this retracement is, let's count it together. From here to where it got to, this was how far it retraced down to. That's 192 pips. Do you understand? So if I see how far it has gone so quick, small retracement just like this could blow your account. So I just leave it. It's better to not take the trade and then suffer losses because of drawdown. See what happened here on the 10 minutes time frame. Price broke. It broke. And then it retraced down. So we're gonna have to wait for the price to close. A full body candle has to close above it. And let me draw another line here. Even here too. Even there too. Trading gold, you have to be extremely patient. If you even see price going a certain way, and never feel you've missed it. Never have FOMO when it comes to trading gold. It's okay to watch price go and leave you than to try to force yourself and you end up losing. My VIP access is $99. VIP access for 1 month is $99. So if you're interested, you can write me on Instagram. One hour time frame is closing in few seconds. It's closing in few seconds. The 1 hour candle just closed. A retracement is happening. Ready to buy gold, guys. Don't be in a hurry yet. It's still in a zone. It's still in a zone. Don't be in a hurry yet. Remember I said if the price should break above this zone, that's when I will know, especially above this. So let's wait. Let's look at 5 minutes. Ready, guys? That is if it doesn't retrace here. This is 5 minutes. Market is retracing. Let me make that line bold. Let me leave that pink. When it breaks that pink line, that's a zone, a valid zone, so it has to break above it first before we can attest that buyers are in this market. Has to break above there. It could just be a week, so we're going to wait for that candle to close. We're going to wait for this 5 minute candle to close above there, just like this, before we take that buy. It could just be a week to clear that liquidity. So until this 5 minute candle closes off as a full body candle, then I will take a buy. The 5 minute candle is closing in 1 minute, few seconds. See the way it's retracing, guys? See the way it's retracing. Let's count how many pips is that. $140 pips retracement. When it's time to buy or sell, I'm going to call it here, cup and handle. When it's time to buy or sell, I'm going to call it here. Someone says, I am learning great life lessons here. Yeah. Carbon copy of Dilip top. Dilip, what's Dilip top? How can I draw? I already told you how to draw and get ready for short. Is it? I don't trade price just closed in that, it just closed exactly on that spot. So until a full body candle closes above this previous one, this is where I'm even targeting. You see the pink line? You see the pink line? You see this other line here? Clarity until price breaks above the previous high created and close there. That's when we can enter. But if it just breaks it and shoots all the way up, then it's not our trade. The market will always show you a signal to enter. But if it doesn't show you, just spike up, it's not your trade. You come back another day. Are you seeing this retracement, guys? I'm very sure a lot of people must have entered a buy from here. Are you seeing this retracement? Small retracement on gold can wipe your account. So you want to wait to take a very valid trade. I'm literally crying for those who took a buy trade from here because see, it's already retracing. If we were to count, from here down to this place, that's 100. Where did price get down to? That's 158 pips. Retracement, 158 pips retracement. It went up, sellers brought it back down. So we're waiting for a confirmation before we enter that buy or sell. Let me look at 15 minutes. Are you seeing this? Market got here and reacted. So there's a tendency that market also reacts from this same place and starts selling. There's a tendency it might react from this same place and start selling because this is a very strong zone. But if it breaks above, we take the buy. If it doesn't, then we look out for a sell. Are you seeing the way it's retracing? See why you shouldn't chase candlesticks. You should not chase candlesticks. Look at the way it's retracing. Just look at this. Just look at this. On the 15-minute time frame, just look at this. Let's wait. We'll keep waiting. This is 7 past 3. 7 past 3. Excuse me. The market always gives a signal. But if it doesn't give a signal and then it just shoots, then it's not a good trade. It's not your trade. On a good trade, it will give you a signal to enter. Right now, I don't see a signal to enter. Of which, if this current candle closes as red, it means sellers are in the market. It means sellers are in the market. They just went up to get more supplies to sell. I'm not buying, I'm not selling yet. I'm not buying, I'm not selling yet. I'm observing the market. I don't trade chart patterns because most time gold doesn't respect it. If you look at 1 hour time frame, let's go to 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. Now, before, right? Is the price showing? Sorry. All right, I think it's showing now. Before seeing something like this, I would have rushed into enter for a buy. But from my back testing, right, over time, I realized that when you see something like this, always wait for price to break above the previous high. You see this previous high here? Always wait for price to break above it to avoid drastic drawdown like this and to avoid losses. As you can see, you see the way this candle closed, this green candle, it closed the same height with this one. So there is no break of structure yet. So until price breaks above here, even though it's looking like a buy, I will only enter on a confirmation. Do you understand? Just imagine I caught for that buy trade here. Just this move here can blow your account, depending on the lot size you use. So the market has really taught me on what to look out for, especially in situations like this. So from here, it broke here. Even if we had called for a buy trade here, see the way it's retracing, so I've come back down to our entry, or even hit us out even break even. So I would like to work with this one. I like to work with this one. Look at this, guys. On the 10 minutes, it just created a doji. On the 10 minutes, it just created a doji. Whenever you see a doji like this at the end of a trend, maybe an uptrend, it always means sellers or buyers in the market, depending. But now, where there will be a change is when the next candle that forms closes as buy. Like in this case now, if the next candle closes as buy, it means buyers are still in this market. So this current candle now is going to signify who owns this market, depending on how it closes as, either buy or sell. All right, but look at the place it formed the doji. I seen where it formed the doji, the same place it reacted previously on. So let's just wait and see. If you had entered the buy trade from here, from the close of this green candle, it would have come to hit you out on break even. Come back to your entry, and you'll be frightened, you'll be shaking. Oh my god, oh my bracket. No, just wait. Just wait. You'll be trembling, you'll be tensed, your blood will go up, you'll be praying to God, God, please let it just go my way, let it just go my way small. I'm just gonna wait. Someone said yes, a lot of people enter for a buy. Teacher Ella, for a buy, you mean? Damn, how do I do live videos like this? No one watches mine, literally. I don't know. Did you use Bookmap, Footprint? I use them. Your discipline is on a high level. Thank you. I don't use Bookmark or whatever you call it. I don't even know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by Bookmark or. So remember why we drew this line. We drew this blue line to confirm a break of structure here, to show us that buyers are in, right? Of which, yes, but then a stronger confirmation would have been if it broke here. Of which, if price had broken here, it will go far, it will go long. Do you understand? But look at this. Even when it broke here, it only went small, and then it's coming back down. It's coming. Look at the retracement, and I don't like to take this kind of trade. The kind of trade whereby 1 minute you're in profit, next minute it's kicking out. If I had even entered this trade for buy and I saw good profit and it comes back again to my entry, even hits me out on break even or SL, I would have ended the trade for the day. Because a good trade will not come back to your entry after showing you profit. A good trade will not come back to your entry after showing you profit. And one of my discipline is when I enter a trade and the market shows me profit and then comes back to hit me out, whether on break even or loss, leave the market. It's not safe. The times I try to enter again, I always lose that profit I saw that I never took. I always lose more than that. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Guys, are you seeing what I was showing you guys? You see the pink line? Are you seeing the pink line? Are you seeing this other white line at the top, at the top of the pink line? What did I tell you guys? Until price breaks and close above before we can enter for a buy. Because there is a tendency that price will retrace, of which look at what it did. It retraced. So that big spike was to trap people. It was to trap a lot of buyers. Do you understand? This smart money. It's to trap a lot of buyers. Manipulation. Even people that entered from here. This sell. No. The drawdown is too much. It's too much. Just be on standby. Be on standby. We'll enter the trade when there's a good setup. I could call for a buy or sell anytime, any moment from now. Just be on standby. From the 10-minute time frame, buyers are pushing back up. Buyers are pushing back up. So we're going to wait for the current candle to close first. Let me look at 5 minutes. If candle should close above these two lines, the pink and the white, then we enter it briefly to the blue one, or keep holding till the next zone. I don't know why this thing. Sorry. I hope you guys can see the price now. You're good in this trading thing. I'd love to be part of your mentorship someday, okay? Don't buy that, please. When I grow up, I'll be in your VIP class, ma. Please, how much is your mentorship? I really want to learn. $1,500 for the VIP mentorship. Just wait, we have a valid zone down. I'm currently looking at 5 minutes. I'm looking at different time frames at the same time. I'm looking at 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 1 hour. And I'm actually navigating 5 minutes and 15 minutes. I'm navigating between 5 minutes and 15 minutes. As you can see, this is a doji. A doji formed here. So this current candle will tell us who is in this market. If it closes in 11 minutes 50 seconds as a sell, then sellers are in the market. Of which I already showed you guys where we'll be tagged. If we take a sell from around here, then price is gonna react when it gets here. This place. But until then, I don't have too many lines on my chart. I don't have too many lines on this chart. Why do I have this line? Why do I have this line here? There's a lot happening there. The market always shows a signal. It always gives a signal. So we're going to remain calm and we're going to wait. Someone says, I see a cell building. Well, let me look at 1 hour. You see how price reacted on that zone? See how price reacted on that zone? Not really a zone, that liquidity here, this liquidity, this week. Just got 30 minutes. 30 minutes will be closing in 10 minutes, 5 seconds. And let's see what it's going to close off as. This is 20 minutes past 3. The market doesn't give me a signal. Okay. On the 10 minutes, it closed off as a buy. On the 10 minutes, it closed off as a buy. That's telling me something. That's telling me something. I'll wait for the 15 minutes. I need a close above the pink line before I can enter it. I need a close above the pink line before I enter this trade. Ready your MT5. Ready your MT5. 30-minute time frame is closing in 9 minutes. 15 minutes is telling me something else. 10 minutes telling me something else. 30 minutes is telling me something similar to 15 minutes, what 15 minutes is telling me. See the way it's coming down? If it was going to buy, it's not supposed to come all the way down to the same level. But let's just say there's a lot happening there. There's a lot happening there. We're just going to watch. Just gonna watch. On a good day, right? On a good day, all these things are not supposed to happen. All these things are not supposed to happen. Like there's not supposed to be a drag between buyers and sellers. You will just know where the market is going. On a good day. But like I said, Trump is the one controlling the market. Investors are scared on where to invest in because of Trump, because of the war. And I pray the war comes to an end as soon as possible. That's when the markets can stabilize. When I say stabilize, I mean you can easily predict. You'll be able to easily predict where the market is going to go to and to get there. Sorry. Guys, you see the way it's selling? Are you guys seeing the sale? But a while ago, market went all the way up. A while ago, it went all the way up, tricking a lot of buyers to think it's going to buy. But professional traders, we wait. All I just needed was for price to break close above this level here before I can attest that buyers are in. So we just saved ourselves from losses. And I'm sure a lot of people have incurred losses from this. That's why I always say, don't chase candlesticks. Like, for instance, now, you see what is forming right now? You see this price got to this same place. I'm coming. Price got to this place you reacted on before. And then gave a doji signal. Now, this current candle forming is what's going to tell us who is in this market, either sellers or buyers. You understand? So, let's just see. Buyers are trying to be in the market. Sellers are trying to be in the market. Who owns this market right now? Buyers or sellers? And if you're entering, don't risk too much. If you're entering, don't risk too much. If you're entering, don't risk too much. Only risk what you can afford to lose if the market should go against. The appropriate time frame to enter, depending on the kind of trader you are. All right. If you're a position trader, the appropriate time frame for your entry should be 1 hour or 30 minutes or even 4 hours, because your analysis will be from monthly and weekly. So if you're a day trader, the appropriate time frame to use for entry is 15 minutes. Then for a scalper is 1 minute. I'm also looking at 10 minutes. If that candle should close off like that, then I'll be striking for a buy. If it should close off like that, without leaving a wick at the top. You see, guys, what I told you this pink line, this place is a very strong place. Very, very strong zone. Very strong zone. So entering a trade inside was a risky thing. This is 15 minutes. Let's go back to 5 minutes and see what's happening there. Okay. Okay. There's a lot happening there. Money is resting here right now. There's an indecision between buyers and sellers right there. This is 30 minutes time frame. It's closing in 4 minutes. This is 1 hour time frame. It's closing in 34 minutes. Let's look at 4 hours. Going back to 15 minutes. It's 3:26. If you're just joining, you're welcome. We're trading gold live. Guys, this is 1 hour 26 minutes into the open of New York and still nothing yet. How did you lose all your money? What is your TP for the coming days? Are you a beginner in trading? How are you asking someone the TP for the coming days? I don't know. If I enter a trade, even if I enter a trade right here, I'll have to look for my TP. TP is the nearest zone. Targets the nearest zone for your TP. If I enter a buy trade here, I already know where my TP is. So if I enter a sell trade here, if I'm to enter a sell trade, it's going to be when price breaks. Maybe when price comes back to close inside this blue line or even this white line, right? I could enter a sell trade here and target here first as my take profits, then leave the second take profit open. Yeah, market is consolidating. Do I look at volume? No, I don't look at volume. I don't know if that works on gold, but gold does not respect all those things. Just like the volume that happened here, you see the way it retraced. You see the way it retraced. Sellers could decide to take over this market from here. I don't look at volume. I don't recommend Profirms. I don't know who I'm taking a sell trade yet from. If I'm taking a sell trade, I'll say it out loud. Explain how to set break even. Is it where we enter at or at the TP1? Where you enter. Where you enter. Guys, ready gold. 15-minute candle is closing in 1 minute. 10-minute candle is closing in 1 minute. Ready gold. Ready to someone said he entered at 4-4. Okay. A few seconds. In 35 seconds, 30 seconds. Let's see what 5 minutes is saying. Let's see what 30 minutes is saying. Buy gold, but don't risk too much. Buy gold now. just at the entry. Buy gold now. Don't risk too much. Your SL should be, this is 30 minutes. Your SL should be 416, 437. Your SL should be 416, 437. Should be what you're willing to risk. I hope you guys enter that buy on gold. I hope you enter that buy on gold. Risk only what you can afford to lose. 416. Take profit is 4636. Take profit is 4636951. If this trade goes against, I'll be out of the market. It's almost 4 p.m. It means it's not a good trade. It means the market tricked, of which sometimes the market always trick. Hope you guys are in the buy trade. Buy gold now. Your SL should be 416, 437. Take profits 4636951. Four six three six 951. Take profits. First take profit should be 4636951. Then the second one, whenever you're entering a trade, prepare your mind for losses, because we don't control the market. The money we're using to trade cannot a candle, cannot move a candle. Do you understand? So prepare your mind for losses. So even if the trade goes against you, you won't feel entirely bad. All right? As long as you know what you're trading, never feel bad if the trade goes against you. So this take profit one. All right? Why am I setting this place as my take profit one? Because previously, price reacted here before a breakout here. You should be in profit by now. Guys, you should be in profit by now. I'm currently floating in profit. Price reacted here previously, okay, before a breakout happened. So that's why I'm setting that place as take profit one, because price is going to react there. Then take profit two is this zone here. And also, if you look at it, there's a fair value gap here. There's a fair value gap here. There's an order block rather. There's an order block here on the 15 minutes. It should be massive profit by now. Should be massive profits now. If you took this trade with me and you're in profit, drop me a heart. Drop me a heart. If you took this trade with me and you're in profit, drop me a heart in the comments. Drop me a heart in the comments. See how the trade is going. Keep holding, guys. Take profit is here, except the market wants to behave anyhow. You see the benefit of waiting. I see a lot of heart in the comment section. Okay, I meant a love heart. Keep holding the trade, except the market wants to behave anyhow. Then you know it's not a good trade. But like I said, the market always prints a setup. All you have to do is wait for it, enter the setup, risk only what you can afford to lose. But sometimes the markets behave like a witch to come back to kick you out. Not that you took a wrong trade, it's the market, it's not you. So you see, market is coming back to our entry. Don't panic. The SL is what we can afford to lose. At least if market should come back, it will only come back to test this line, the pink line where it broke out from. But it should not, I'm not expecting it to extend down here. But if it does, then it's not a good trade. It's not a good trade. And you have to stay away from trades like this. Remember what I told you, my discipline. If I enter a trade and I see profits and market comes back to kick me out, it's not a good trade. I stay away from it. It's not a good trade. I stay away from it. One moment we're in profit, right? Next moment the market is coming back down. One moment we're in profit, the next moment the market is coming back down. Keep holding. Keep holding till your SL gets hit. Back to entry. SL hit. One moment we're in profit, the next moment the market is coming back to clear us out. Let's wait. Let's wait. There's an uncertainty in the market, so let's wait. I'm not bothered because it's only what I can afford to lose in this trade. So even though the market went against, it's fine. It's the market condition. So we wait. It didn't even get to TP1, but it was very close to it and then it retraced. So we're gonna wait. On the 10-minute time frame, it's showing me something else. It's showing me that sellers might, if this candle should close off as a sell, as red, means sellers are in this market. It first went up, right? As if clearing buyers here was not enough. It went up to where it closed. It went up and then it came back. So let's wait for this candle, current candle to close. Then we'll know who is in this market. It's either a buy or a sell. So let's wait. As the buy didn't work out, let's see if the sell is going to work out. However, we'll enter it. We'll enter it. Let's wait, guys. There are days like this in the market that the markets like expect you to take short trades. There are days like this. They expect you to take short trades. One moment is showing you profits. The next moment is going against you. Meaning if you're entering a trade again, right? You have to, don't hold for long. Because of retracements like this, don't hold for long. Are we trading the same gold? Yes. Why? My SL got hit. It's the market. The month is ending today. NFP is on Friday. I was just about to watch quietly, only for the trade to backfire. I'm in pains, but it's funny. Nah, don't. Why are you in pains? You should not be in pains. See, sellers brought the market back down. Wait for a better confirmation for a sell. No. That's why I told you, risk what you can afford to lose. Risk what you can afford to lose. My sell got, yeah, my sell got hit too. Indications showed buyers were in the market, only for it to close. Come down and close us out. So now we're going to wait and see what the market is doing. But if it doesn't buy here, it means it's going to sell. So let's wait to catch that sell trade. On the 10 minutes, it just gave us a very strong doji, right? So even if I'm to take this trade now, it's going to be when it breaks below this line. Now, the reason I can't even take a sell trade here is because market might still go up, of which if I'm entering a buy trade again, it will have to be when a full body candle closes above this line here. Above this line here. So let's wait. There's a lot happening there. There's a lot happening there. That was what market did yesterday. Here. That was what market did here yesterday. I was in a buy trade, right? And then it went all the way up here to this spot. Came down to hit me out on break even. I was in good profit. Came down to hit me out on break even, only to keep going back. But I was already off the market because it was already past 4. This is 3:41. I'm still here with you guys. I'm still here with you guys. I'm watching the market as well. If you notice, there's no direct move. The market is struggling. Are you seeing what's happening? It's struggling. It's either going up or coming down. Are you seeing the way that candle is moving? It's struggling. It's not an easy flow. It's not an easy move. Like straight. You could scalp gold when gold gets here. You could scalp gold when gold gets here. Scalp it briefly. It's going to react when it gets there. This is 15 minutes. Let me look at 5 minutes. On the 5-minute time frame, I see a sell confirmation. On the 5-minute time frame, I see a sell confirmation. Let me check something. Even if we were to enter a sell trade from here, let me see if the risk could be too much. The risk could be too much. We'll be risking 150 pips. On the, let me see. Let me look at 30 minutes. On the 5 minutes, that's a confirmation for a sell trade. Let me see if 30 minutes align with that. Retracement is happening there. 30 minutes is closing in. 30 minutes it's closing in 16 minutes. What's 50 minutes saying? Wait, guys. Wait. Just wait. Let's see what 50 minutes candle is going to close of us. On the 1 hour time frame, it still shows a buy. On the 1 hour time frame, it still shows a buy. Because this candle closed off as a very strong power candle. So there's a lot happening there. So we're going to wait. 1 hour time frame, the candle on the 1 hour is closing in 15 minutes. On the 15 minutes, this is 30 minutes. No signal yet. This is 15 minutes. No signal yet until that candle closes. Then this is 5 minutes. Signal for a sell. But we're going to wait for 15-minute candle to close. Did it just close? It just did. I think sellers are in this market. I'm taking a sell trade. Hold on. Not yet. Hold on, not yet. There's a strong liquidity there. Not yet. Just hold on. Hold on, keep holding. Hold on, not yet. There's a strong, not yet. There's a strong liquidity there. Strong liquidity there. On the 15-minute time frame, this formation shows a sell. On this 15-minute time frame, the formation shows a sell. This is a candlestick formation for sell. Let me delete this position first to see it clearly. Let me delete this, hide this algo first. Told you guys not to enter yet. Let's wait. It might just be retracing to the pink line where it broke into. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. 15 minutes just showed me now that sellers are in from the candlestick formation. 5 minutes had already showed me that sellers are in. But I don't understand that doji. If the next candle closes off as green, you see the market is just being tricky. Guys, this money is resting here. So let's just wait for a clearer setup. Let's just wait. There's a lot happening there because if it's a good trade, it should not be struggling to have a move. And like I told you guys, any trade you enter, one moment you're in profit, the next moment it's coming down to kick you out. It's not a good trade. If you even enter another one, that's what will happen again. That's what will happen again. There's a lot happening. Ready to enter gold. I'm going to call one more signal. I'm going to call one more signal, and if it goes against, then I'll be done. I'll be done for the day. I'm navigating different time frames for a clearer confirmation. $15 minutes is showing me that it's a sell. 5 minutes too showed me it was a sell. Okay. Wait for recovery, guys. Wait for recovery. Risk what you can afford to lose, please, so that if the trade goes against, you won't feel bad. Risk what you can afford to lose. As of 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, the market condition was good and easily predictable. Sell gold. Hey, I went to enter 2 positions instead of 1. Sell gold, guys. Sell gold. Your SL should be 4,610,869.89. Sorry. Your SL should be 4,610,89. I'm already in the trade. Your SL should be 4,610,89. $4,610,89. That should be your SL. Like I said, if it's not buying, then it's selling. If this trade goes against, I'm out of the market. I'm done for the day. I've seen this nonsense before, where good markets will be tricking you. One moment is going like, no. So the best thing to do is to avoid it. There are days where the market condition will be good and safe to trade. So if this goes against, then it's not a good one. On the 5 minutes, it shows me sellers are in. On the 10 minutes, it shows me sellers are in. On the 15 minutes, it shows sellers are in. Do you understand? So this is my final trade for today. I'm going to take note of where I took this trade and take note of the SL. Your TP should be, your first take profit should be, give me a moment, let me confirm something. I took this trade at 4602. Okay, my SL is 4610. Like I said, a good trade will never come back to your entry. If it goes your way, it will never come back to your entry. And if it does leave the market, it's not safe. So we're risking 80 pips to make 150 pips. So your first take profit should be 4586. First take profit, please take note. Take profit 4586. 4586. Your first take profit 4586. That's where price will likely react to. Now it might sell longer than that because of how the reversal, the candlestick formation reversed, like the formations. I hope you guys are on a sell. Don't say because we had the first loss, you don't want to take. Like I said, it's either a buy or a sell, of which 2 time frames or 3 has confirmed that sellers are in. So this is your first take profit. Second take profit to be here. Second take profits would be here. Four five six three nine three nine. 4563939. Second take profit. Second take profit 4563939. First, these are first take profit. And then our second take profit. There are days where the market just chooses to be tricky. There are days where the market just chooses to be tricky. And days like that, just stay away. A good trade never comes back to your entry. Once it breaks, it breaks. If it comes back to your entry, it's not a good trade. Stay away. This is a final trade. If it doesn't go, I'll end the live stream. It's almost 4 p.m. Yes, I have a trading group. The link is on my Telegram. The link is on my Telegram. TP1. TP1 is 4586. TP1 is 4586. TP1 is 4586. It keeps going up and down. That's the day that it's not a good trade. But because I see a signal, it just gave another signal for a sell. Do you understand? It just gave a nod. As you can see, it's going up and down. One moment it came all the way up here. Next moment it's back now. I'm currently in profit, small profits. So if this should go back to hit me out, right? It's not a good trade, and I'll stay away. Because I can't enter a trade based on the signal the market gives, right? And then it goes back to hit me out. It means it's not a good trade. Are you saying I'm in profit right now? Are you saying if you took this sell trade, you should be in profit now? First take profits. I hope you guys took note of it. I told you guys all indication shows a sell. All indication shows a sell. And with this formation, it means this thing is going to sell long. I will tell you guys when to set break even. I'll show you where to set break even. Let the price see. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? You see the way it's drawing down. Good. Are you guys seeing this? Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Uh-huh. So when someone takes a trade, when I call a trade for you and the market goes against, it's not me, it's the market. It's just being tricky. But trust again that you're going to recover. Right now, I'm back. I'm in serious profit now. I'm in serious profit. Just hold, because this formation always means except, guys, please take notes. If this market should come back to hit us out, it's not a good trade. Just forget about trading today, because a good market will never come back to hit you out. If it goes, it goes. Do you understand? So I'm going to tell you where to set break even. All right. I'm going to tell you where to set break even. Just not yet. This formation signifies that it's going to sell for long. So if it wants to retrace here, no problem. I'm still in profit. It's 3 minutes to 4. I'm still in profit. Keep holding. Keep holding till your SL get hit. This is 5 minutes. I told you guys, indication showed sellers are in the market. Remember, that was what I said. From the 5 minutes time frame, this 5 minutes showed sellers were in the market. 15 minutes, what did 15 minutes say? This formation also means sellers are in the market. Let's look at 30 minutes. Say still dropping. Let me first take a screenshot of this chart. Hold that trade for me, guys. Hold the trade for me. One loss does not mean you're a bad trader. As long as you know why you entered the trade, don't feel bad over a loss. As long as you know why you entered a trade, don't feel bad over a loss. And as long as you risk what you can afford to lose, don't feel bad over a loss. Exactly. Gold is funny today. Gold is funny, right? It's ranging. That's right. Yes, it's gold. Gold is acting up. Keeps going up and down. It tricked. Keep holding till SL get hit. Like I said, if you enter a trade and you're in profit and the next day market comes to close you out, avoid that market. Because if you enter a trade again, it might happen again. And that's literally what just happened. One moment you're in profit. And I also told you, trades like this don't hold for long. SL hits. At this point, I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's not a good time to trade gold. It's not a good day to trade gold. That's two losing trades. Two losing trade. It bounced off from here and went all the way up to close us out. Two losing trade in a day. That's enough. That's enough. It's not a good time to trade gold. It's already past 4 p.m. So if you could enter this trade and we're in profit, and then price closed us out, came back again, showed us confirmation for a sell, and then comes back up to hit us out, it's not a good time to trade gold. And it's just not a good day. So let's stay away. So for those of you who still want to be in this market, for those, we'll come back tomorrow. Right now is not a good time to trade gold. As you can see, it's going up and down. Not on a normal day with this market will go straight. Nothing like going back and forth. So this back and forth is showing you that it's not a good condition to trade gold right now. So let's stay away completely. So we'll come back tomorrow. But the signals, I'll be dropping the signals on my VIP. I'll be dropping signals for tomorrow on my VIP. Hopefully tomorrow trade will be better than what it is right now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. But for those of you who still want to be here, for those of you who still want to trade later, take note of this spot. Take note of this zone. 4619.201. 4619.201. Right? Take note of that. So if a candle should close above that price, you can take your buy from there. Exactly. This happens in the market. Some days are like this. Their days are better. Some days are like this. So you have to prepare yourself for any loss. Okay. So we'll see you guys on Sunday when we'll be analyzing the market. So I'm going to call that line again, that zone again. When price breaks above 4619, when price breaks above 4619201, you can, that's it. A candle has to close above it. 4619201. A candle has to close above it. You can strike in your buy there. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Take care.